ain't gonna be no follower. Watch me, I'll be blowing up.
No one out here ever gets me, so
Excuse me?
Forget me. No lightweight, I'm coming in
Do you have permission to be here? I'm part of the student council. It's my job to ensure the rules aren't broken.
Holly, I'm glad to see that you're taking the job seriously. Thanks, man.
No worries. See you later.
The Board of Governors know about this, sir.
I think it's time we tore up the rule book. Right? Welcome to a new term.
Wake up in the morning, we rise. When the early bird calling, yeah, we rise. When we get up in our feelings, do what the Phoenix do. So of course we rise. When we gotta get to class, we rise. When we stuck under the ash, we rise. All my friends gonna see this through, cause we just do what the Phoenix do, we rise.
Good morning, Coventry. Rise and shine. It's 7:20 and another lovely day in the Cov.
Ree! Ree! Hurry up!
Yeah, I'm coming.
No. No makeup, no mascaras.
Funny. Nervous?
No.
Cute.
Toast is fine.
I don't believe this. You can't start a new school without breakfast.
Is that one of their rules? That's secret stash.
First day of the big school, Ree.
Yeah.
You look after your sister.
I will do. Right, one last check. Pens? PE kit?
Billy,
What?
where's your kit?
Ah, you go on. I'll catch you up. Ree, quicker than that.
Can't run and text. It's in the rules.
Come on.
It's your first day, Summer. What do I always say?
The people think we're sisters?
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. This might be your last first chance.
You said you wouldn't follow me about.
I'm just walking behind you.
That's literally what following is. You know where to go, don't you?
Why? Where are you going?
All right, Khaled. Lost.
Look at your gorgeous mum. All over Cov now.
Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Smile up. Okay.
Is that your mum on the bus?
Airbrush, but yeah.
So cool.
Day one of your new life.
All we ask is that you mingle.
Mingle.
Do not be different. Don't be too loud or too quiet. Don't be the worst, but don't be the best. Or at least don't show them you are the best. Just try to fit in.
Fit in. Okay.
How hard can it
Hey, be careful. Okay?
Where's Layla? Remember I told you we met at the park in the holidays?
Oi, aren't you Billy Hopkins?
Yeah.
You knocked out some bus driver in town. Or was it a postman?
Rihanna, I mean it. You can't trust everyone, yeah?
Oi, watch out! Mind yourself, mate. What are you doing, man? Watch the bike.
I'm fine.
It's an accident, mate. Chill. I ain't your mate.
Hey, she walked out in front of me. What could I do?
Get off me!
What's she doing, man?
She's just a little girl.
Looking for a loud, annoying alpha male. Eve, have you seen one?
Tuck your blouse in before you get to school. New term, new attitude, lots of smiling. Thank you very much. Hey, you're late!
Sorry, mate. Am I late?
Late, but not last.
Hey, Billy. Rihanna's friend? Layla.
All right, Billy.
All right, mate.
Now that you're all here, welcome to Phoenix Rise. I know you weren't expecting to start a new school this term, but here we are. You're all with us for different reasons. Most of you from different units. But the main reason is the same. You all deserve a clean slate. And this is where that starts. Now don't worry about your past. At Phoenix Rise, we focus on the future.
Why is it called Phoenix Rise, sir? My mum still calls it Manor Grove.
Because, just like you, this school is all about rebirth. A chance to shed all that baggage from the past and rise up from the ashes.
Was that because you're under special measures?
I think we all deserve a second chance. Don't you? Now, you won't be treated any differently, just as long as you stick to the rules. Do you think you can do that?
I don't nod. Depends what they are.
I'm so glad you asked, Mr. Trent. Be on time, be kind, try hard, say sorry, help each other.
Is that it?
I think that's more than enough to be going on with, don't you?
Even if they say we're unteachable.
One man's unteachable is this man's work in progress. But if you want specifics, no weapons, no threats, no violence, no bullying, no shaming, no swearing, no phones, alcohol, drugs, piercings, or pets.
Sounds more like it.
Come in, Polly.
Hi guys, my name's Polly. Yeah, I'm your buddy.
What?
She'll show you around. Answer any questions. The 6 of you are about to experience a unique adventure. I'd like to suggest that you turn to each other for the support you can't get from anyone else. Okay.
So, your computer's over here. That might have something to do with your state bait.
First period, long. Second period, long. Teacher said, where's your homework? I ain't done none. Digging in my bag for the effect like I have. We all know the truth.
It must be so naughty walking around school when everyone's lessons, doesn't it?
Maybe kickball with the man in on the grass, low the tensions.
What, are you lost?
Got my test back from maths, I'll be surprised if I pass. I ain't trying or revise, my excuse when I do bad. But I'm trying to do good, swear down, that's what I tell mum. I'm trying my best, swear down, that's what I tell dad.
Oh, oops. What is it? I thought it was the Haven of Happiness.
The what?
It's new. A safe space where we can talk about the things that bother us.
What if the Haven of Happiness is the thing that bothers us?
Oh, then that was a sort of joke. Come on. Here it is. Oops.
It looks like a rainbow threw up in here.
We'll come back to this. I should show you the canteen before break.
Sorry about before, winning your girlfriend over. Say that again. Jokes, mate. She's clearly your little sister. I meant it. Sorry. Where were you before this?
Me and Billy, we were...
Yeah, I can talk for myself. The referral unit in Elston. The one that just got shut down.
Why?
Why are you all up in my business?
Because I'm just like you. I've been thrown out of every school in the Midlands. And look at me. Get harassed by the police every time I leave the house. One more bad move than I am.
What do you think about that summer? Seems all right.
Think you'll make a move?
Just want to keep my head down. No drama.
Mates before dates, yeah?
Concentrate, girls. Come on,
Your brother is so fit. You should invite me round.
We're not allowed.
Says who?
My dad.
I thought you said he's in France.
Yeah, he is. He's driving a lorry. He'll be back in a few days.
But till then, you have the whole place to yourself.
Okay, guys, hold, take a breather. Girls, what are you doing?
Be back in a sec, miss. What are you doing? Could you pick the worst time to start your period?
I saved you a seat.
Summer! Sit with us.
So, what school were you at before Phoenix Rise?
I wasn't.
You were homeschooled? So jammy.
Good morning, you lot. Sit down, please, Shannon. All right. If you could all get your copies of Jane Eyre out, please.
Wait, why didn't you text me back? Has someone said something?
Don't tell me you know.
No what? Bree!
She had an accident in PE.
Is she hurt?
Not exactly.
Well, what are you on about?
Speak to your mum. Or maybe Google girl stuff.
We just have feelings.
Do I look like I care?
To be fair, you're looking at them talking to you.
Oh, because Mummy said stay away from Big Bad B.
Why do you hate her so much?
Because I'm a terrible person, Lay. That's why they split us up, remember? And why our lovely Mummy sent me to live with strangers. Best stay away, yeah? You don't want to end up like me.
I was waiting for you.
Bit stalkerish.
No, I just meant we didn't get a chance to speak before. I'm Billy.
Yeah, I know.
What's the matter? See Bill beat me to it?
Beat you to what?
Later, yeah?
So you're not a stalker then, what are you?
You're a girl.
Yeah, I was last time I checked.
Something's happened to my little sister in PE. Some sort of accident. Her mate said that I should speak to my mum.
Oh, she's probably right.
Yeah, it's just... Well, she died 2 years ago.
Oh. That's awful. How old's your sister?
11, going on 60.
I don't know, maybe you just need to accept she's not so little anymore. You can get these from any supermarket. And if she needs someone to talk to, she can come talk to me, right? I wish I had a brother like you.
All right. Finally, someone with taste. I'm Sam, writer, choreographer, director, all-round triple threat.
Wow.
My skills aren't just limited to the stage. If you need any makeup tips, you should check out my channel. Contouring's my speciality. Really bring out those cheekbones. Although, looking at those brows, maybe you need your own segment. They're amazing.
They are.
So, shall I put your name down then? An exclusive club, you know, we don't just let anyone in.
Only the super desperate.
Could you be any more basic? Why don't you go back to shoplifting your nasty eyeliners?
He's my biggest customer.
Well,
I have to meet a friend for lunch. I'm sorry.
Rude.
Oi. Where'd you play? Centre mid. Listen, yeah, about Summer, it's cool.
I like to keep my options open.
I don't think she's into me. Because she's got taste. You're famous, Bill. Who did this? What, was it you?
Nice food, mate.
Just leave it. Well, get off me. We'll find out who did this, yeah? Got your back. I need to know who sent this.
I don't do that stuff anymore.
Please, Khalid. We're mates, aren't we?
You never spoke to me. Oh, I forgot. Once you asked if you could borrow a pen.
Mr. Stewart said this was our chance to wipe the slate clean, but they're not going to let us, are they?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll post it later. I bet your mum gets invited to all the best parties. Does she know BTS?
Does she really?
Yeah!
They always come to Coventry when they're over from South Korea.
Seriously? You know, she wet her knickers in year 7 and had to get a spare pair from lost property.
Oh, I gotta be somewhere.
Tell your mum Cassidy said hi. So pretty.
Were you two friends before you came here?
This is my first proper school. I had some trouble where I used to live. The authorities decided I was better off a referral unit for my own safety.
That's awful.
People are scared of what they don't understand.
Summer. I'm Miss Abel, Deputy Head. I'm aware of your special. I've got your exemption card here, so you can excuse yourself from class whenever you need a time out. And we have a behaviour mentor joining us soon. You'll be under her care.
Like a stray cat with a poorly paw.
Ignore them, Ree. They're just jealous because they haven't started puberty yet.
One more word from you. It'll be straight to isolation. Was it your intention to look like a spider's just died on your face?
It's not my fault you came in before I'd finished.
You've got a sister in year 11, haven't you?
Be miss.
You say that like it's something to be proud of. Lashes off, please. OK, open your books.
Bring it in, lads. Gather round. Ethan and...
Darcy.
Darcy. Start picking teams. Get over here.
Prepare to lose.
Darcy, you pick first.
I've got to go with my boy Bill.
Match.
Bart.
Gleam. What are the rules about phones?
It was you!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
It's your problem.
Whoa!
You running him out! He's off his head, sir. This is what happens when you let kids in from Prudes.
Hopkins, inside!
You need to chill if you're going to survive in this
Hopkins,
school.
I won't tell you again.
Not till he apologises. Well, then you got a long wait then. I'm not the only one with a secret.
Hopkins!
Yeah. Difference is I don't care what people think. Look at you getting all worked up.
Okay.
It makes me wonder what else you're hiding.
Focus. Ethan, pick. Hey.
I take it from all the noise, you've worked out the answer to the equation.
Khaled knows the answer, sir.
It's 8.
And how did you get to that?
I subtracting the same value from both sides.
Very good. And as for the rest of you, contrary to popular belief, even influencers need maths. How else are you going to count your likes?
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cathar. We've got a late comer for you. I'll leave you to get settled, Nathan.
You'd like to take a seat next to Khalid? I'll sort you out with a textbook. Seeing as we appear to be going backwards here, let's start the chapter.
Look at those split ends. You ever heard of conditioner?
At least you're not afraid to stand out. I have fake bags and ombre nails, but that don't give you a personality.
If you don't like it here, go back to homeschooling, you freak.
I wasn't homeschooled, I was in hospital. You know why? Because I wanted to be just like you.
You can never be like us.
Just wish it hadn't taken me this long to figure that out.
Afternoon, Year 10. Summer, where are you going?
Need a break, miss? I checked my records, you found everything you need to know.
Watch yourself, crew loser.
Are you going to be long? Hurry up.
Your mate didn't last long.
Funny, right? I mean, how we all ended up here and not the haven of happiness. Just one person missing.
If he's here, I'm gone.
Well, that's exactly what they want.
What are you talking about?
They don't like us because we're different. But maybe that's our strength.
How is that a strength?
Because we've got each other. Now, like it or not, there's a reason why we all ended up here today.
Which is?
We're all we've got. Yeah, so we either try and find a way to make this work, or what? We walk out and never come back, and maybe never get another second chance. So, what's it to be?
I'm in.
Billy?
Stay here, yeah? I gotta go get something.
Don't worry. Dad's here at the weekend.
Not anymore.
Why? How's his lorry breaking down?
He's got another job. Big money apparently, but he won't get paid until he's done.
Thank you. Billy?
Yeah.
They're not going to try and split us up, are they?
Of course not. But this is a fresh start for us. Yeah?
Hi, it's Summer from Phoenix Rise. I've popped in to tell you that you can watch all episodes of Phoenix Rise on BBC iPlayer anytime and anywhere you like. Just search for Phoenix Rise in BBC iPlayer.